MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Mitch Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in, Ryan McDaniel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Got it, second. The second baseman, Jeffrey.
Settling in now, Jeffrey Donnellan. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch on its way. Keller stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jeffrey Donnellan is the second out of the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Brandon Pond, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Quinn Quezada. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the right fielder, Giancarlo Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Sanchez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Luis Arias.
Into the box, Luis Arias. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even now at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1.
Helpful.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now batting, George Edler. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box now, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Too high, and it's 3-0. Brock Barreto will be next. 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Brock Barreto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting it, the catcher, Sean.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Sean Robles, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Quezada is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, Brandon.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Logan Davidson.
In now, Logan Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Bob Owen. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average way down at 180. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here's a pop-up now. Edler has a play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Will move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McDaniel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Jeffrey Donnellan, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donnellan brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Here comes the 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. The 1-1 home. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Third inning, no score to this point. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, George Edler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Edler hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quezada is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front, 1-0.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Isan Diaz, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Bryson Stott, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 58.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that gives Nick Schufo a chance here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Fly ball out to right field. McDaniel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Quinn Quezada. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Next up for the Red Sox, Giancarlo Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
This is in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Brock Barreto. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding in, Sean Robles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with two runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it in time. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ricky Marchand. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Luis Arias.
The third baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In there, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Logan Davidson, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
High and deep to left center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate now, Bob Owen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 1-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
The set and the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan McDaniel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Ball that time. That's ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Jeffrey Donnellan. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brady Lale is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brady Lale.
So now to the plate, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Nope.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, George Edler. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Out of play off to the right. Again a 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is on top here, 4-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Isan Diaz. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Bryson Stott.
The designated hitter, Bryson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Nick Schufo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One out and a runner on second base. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Quinn Quezada. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Sanchez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a throw over. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there he goes towards second, fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Marsh. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate now, Logan Davidson. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking at his career totals, Davidson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Brock Barreto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Standing in, Sean Robles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ball 2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now that
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Too high, and it's 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Bobby Garrison trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 36, Bobby Garrison.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Donnellan as he lifts it in the air to right field. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Bob Owen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-1. Hops this one up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Satchel Wolf will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Into the box, Bryson Stott, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Schufo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, John Pitts. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Owen is under it near the mound. 1 away. Jeremy Pitts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
A great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, George Edler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Quentin Broadway. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the pitch. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Syracuse leads it 5-2. Leading off the inning, Quinn Quezada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Redsox.
Striding in for Boston, Giancarlo Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. And the deficit remains 5-2. David Suzuki has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
David Suzuki.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brock Barreto.
Number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Quezada arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Sean Robles. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ricky Marchand. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 5-2. Lawrence Chamberlain is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Standing in now, Logan Davidson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Chamberlain is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Got him to go down swinging there. Logan Davidson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. So now to the plate, Bob Owen, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Next out, 2-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Isan Diaz.
Second baseman, Isan Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Pops this one up. Pitts over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Polar Bears are out on top, 5-2. Patrick Hall enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Ryan McDaniel. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Donnellan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way.
At the ball.
1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now. And the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Two balls, 1 strike. The count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marsh will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Frank Lopez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now the Red Sox DH, Bryson Stott.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable. Behind
0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses, ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck. and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
At the plate, Quinn Quezada, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Taking Old away that time. It's 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
5-2 the final today. Syracuse led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Brandon Pond wins his 3rd of the season. Frank Lopez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.